Hi, I'm Madeline, and thank you so much for joining me for your Written in the Stars November Taroscope. If this is your first time joining me, this is a video where I do a monthly tarot reading for each sign, and I really highly recommend that you also check out the Taroscope for your rising sign and your moon sign, and that's not just for me, I promise, that's for you. I really thank you for joining me, and I hope that you find your reading really empowering and resonant for the month of November. And I would love to hear from you in the comments if anything really resonates with you or if you have questions about anything. So you can let me know that in the comments below, and I would really love it if you would find me on social media, and all that stuff is linked below too. Facebook, Instagram, all the things. I'm wishing you a great November, and I hope that you really enjoy your reading. And without further ado, welcome to your November Taroscope. Hey Leo! Thank you so much for tuning in for your November 2016 Taroscope. Super excited to see you, whether it's your first time or you're returning. Let us see what is up for you in November 2016. 2016. Leo, 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 November 2016. Leo, 2016. Alrighty. It's a big one for you, Leo. Alrighty, it's a productive month for you too, but you're gonna have to, you're gonna be buckling down, I feel like, in November. Okay. Begin at the beginning. There's something good, very good, coming into your financial life, Leo. You need to be dedicated to your craft, invest in it, plant the seed, you need to be taking care of it. Spirit is saying that many of you have already planted the seed, and that now it's a matter of you need to keep up with it. Like, you can't just stick a seed in the ground and expect it to grow. You need to go back to it, you need to water it and speak to it and feed it and make sure it's getting enough sun. And Spirit is saying that for some of you, you're putting it in the shadows. And it needs sun to grow, so that means Spirit speaks in symbols and stories and things like that. It needs more attention. It needs more of your light, and you need to show it to more people. So for a lot of you, this is something that you want to do that would have an audience. So if you have tucked a manuscript into a drawer, if you have a film that you've written a scene, or you filmed a scene and you've been meaning to pull it out and work on it, or a painting, a dance class, whatever this is, a business, yeah, a lot of you it's business, you need to invest in it. You need to bring it out into the public eye a bit more. You need to do more of it. Shine your light on it. Okay, Spirit loves you, Leo, unconditionally, and Tarot is not, sorry for the earthquake, Tarot is not fatalistic. Tarot is like a weather forecast. Like, this is what it's looking like. This is the likely path that your decisions are creating, the trajectory of where you're going. And Spirit is saying that you need to stop waffling. You can waffle all you want. That is the point of Spirit loving you unconditionally. It's just that what they want is the best for you. So what they want is for you to stop waffling. But again, that said, choose what you like, and it's always, of course, in your free will to do anything that you want. But you really aren't looking at the truth of a situation. You're really putting a blindfold on and just kind of closing your eyes and ears, and you're not making a decision one way or the other. You're putting yourself in a stalemate. And that's not like you, Leo. Normally you blaze a trail and you go ahead and you charge forward. But I want to say that there's a little bit of a sense that, like, your energy is drained right now. Like, you're feeling a little bit low energy, and therefore it's a little easier. It's a little easier to stay where you are than to go forward. But that said, November is a good month for you to pursue something that makes you feel like you again. Something that is extremely creative, something that is like exciting for you. So it's time to be the fool in November. It's time to have faith in your venture and fill yourself with that energy. If you are feeling low energy, it's time for you to be like, okay, well, screw that. What can I do? I'm going to get up and I'm going to jump up and down a few times and kind of shake it off, or I'm going to go for a walk and get 20 minutes of vitamin D from the sun, because you're ruled by the sun, Leo. That's important for you. And I'm going to get out of my rut. I'm going to get up. I don't want to feel like this. I want to get out of this dark place. A change is coming. A change is coming, and you can choose to make it actively, or you can choose to sit back and allow it to happen. And Spirit is saying that you will feel better if you just allow it to happen, and if you embrace the fact that it's happening, and that you can have like a new phase, a new life, a clean slate. The Fool is number 0. You can have things you can get a fresh start. I feel like a lot of you are eyeing some travel plans. Like you may be thinking about moving, or just going somewhere that is inspiring for like a trip. Honestly, I think this would be great for you. And Spirit is saying, okay, so Leo, these are general readings, since I'm reading for everybody of Sun, Moon, and Leo rising. But if you ever do want a more personal, in-depth reading that is unique to you, and I'm tuning into only your energies, I've linked my shop below in the description, so you can book a one-on-one with me there. But again, I would love to be completely specific to your situation as you're watching this video. But Spirit is saying that for many of you, there's an opportunity, an artistic opportunity, or just a place that you would love to go that is inspiring you, and you're kind of waffling on decision of embarking on this adventure. And this adventure will bode very well for you, even though it will mean going through some hard times and leaving some things in the past, leaving some things behind. So let's go over that. Okay. I'm sorry for the coughing and all that, by the way, and that I might sound a little bit like a rusty door. I'm coming down with something a little bit, but I'm fighting it. A lot of tea and honey. Send honey. The Five of Pentacles is about struggle. It's about hard work. It's about fighting through times that feel like nothing is working out, or nothing is, that you have nothing, like that you lack resources, that you want more and you can't seem to find it. And I'm feeling, Leo, like that when this happens in life, it's often a sign that that is not for us. So if there is a job or a relationship in which you feel like you are struggling and putting so much work into, and you still feel, it's like you're hungry. You're spiritually, emotionally hungry. Like this can be a card of literal poverty, of like going without money, but I'm not really feeling that for you. I'm feeling that this is like an emotional poverty, that this is like you feel out in the cold, scare quotes, you feel out in the cold with regard to some situation, some relationship, or some job, because it's something that you're working for and it just doesn't seem to be working. Okay, that's really interesting. Spirit is saying that this is you, Leo, and you're not a water sign, you're a fire sign, but this is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is like you in the sense that he's quite magnanimous, he's honorable, he's big-hearted. But the thing about the King of Cups is that he is big-hearted for others, and people can come to him for advice, for help, for emotional sustenance. But he himself can sometimes be, well, he is the wounded healer. It's what makes him so compassionate and so big-hearted, is that he's been hurt before and he doesn't want to see others in the same situation. And the thing about being a wounded healer is that sometimes you lose sight of your own wounds and you lose yourself in doing for others. So again, these are general readings, but some of you are losing yourselves in trying to please someone else and trying to do for someone else. And again, Spirit is saying that it's like if it's not giving you returns, well, if you've been thinking and talking and working about it for a long time, it may be time to put it to rest. I feel like you guys got this card last month. If you saw your reading for October, please let me know in the comments if you happen to know, if you happen to remember. I don't edit these or watch them again because I want to give you a clear, completely unedited message. But I feel like you got this last month. And so there is something that you need to just leave in the ground, leave in the past, accept that it's over, accept that you tried really hard and it didn't work out. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. That as a matter of fact, there's something amazing waiting for you on the other side of it. This is the card of like success, happiness, support, being celebrated, being welcomed, being loved. This is the marriage card. So for some of you, this is like a new relationship or a resurgence in a relationship. Okay, and Spirit is saying like, no, like this is not about like a new relationship. This is about like the confirmation of a relationship, either the commitment or the recommitment of a relationship. So this is something that you want to put a structure around. You want to put a foundation underneath that you love. And for many of you, this is like a reunion. And if you are in the US, of course, it's Thanksgiving, so it could be that, because this is the card, this is the marriage card, but this is also the card known, you know, as the happy homecoming. This is your family getting back together after a long time, or getting together with your tribe, your soul family, if they're not your blood family, and enjoying and sharing each other's spirit. Because wands are fire, that's your creativity, like what makes you you, and celebrating it with others, and others celebrating you. So there's this wonderful freedom and celebration, and like Spirit is saying, and they brought my eyes over here as I said that, this very like natural, like, you look at her, like she's naked because she is so free. The star is all about being who you are and it being more than enough. Like you're shining. This is hope and optimism and renewal. And this, embrace the newness in your life. The stars shine at night. You may not know what is going on at all times, but you are being led. You are being taken down a path if you will allow yourself and if you will follow your intuition. And it's so fascinating because as I said that, and wow, as I'm looking at this, notice, please, right along with me, that your entire bottom row here is major arcana. Meaning those cards that are not like the 4 of, the 10 of, the king of. These are the cards of destiny. These are the cards of, the winds of change are already blowing in your life. And these are things that are coming kind of whether you like it or not. Again, I don't like to say that tarot is fatalistic, but there are reasons that weather forecasters are able to predict certain events brewing. And these are events that have been brewing and are coming in November very strongly. Okay, so as I said, I hadn't looked ahead. Spirit takes me where Spirit wants to take me during these readings. But as I said, the stars shine at night, and you have the star and the moon right next to each other. So trust the change. Big change is coming to you. Big transition is coming to you in November. I feel excited as I say that. I don't feel like this is a negative change. I feel like this is like, what? Like you're kind of, it's like the moon. It's like walking in the moonlight out in the woods. Like you cannot tell what's what. You cannot tell like what is a gathering of trees and what could be a person, what could be wild animals, and what could just be the wind howling or a wolf howling. What's happening, what's going on, things are changing. Have faith. Have faith, have hope. You are being led. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me that you're being led. And that the transition may be frightening at times because even you're very brave, Leo, but even the bravest of us, you know, again, in the dark, in the woods, in the moonlight, with nothing but the moonlight to guide us, any one of us might get a little intimidated, a little scared of of where the path was winding, but I feel like the path is winding for you in November, but it's like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's that Spirit came through really hard. That that you have this decision that you're unwilling to make, or this situation that you're kind of sitting on, and this month it's the time. It's the right time to be done with it or begin it. Judgment is about choosing one way or the other. What do I want? I want this. Judgment is about coming back to life. You've been sleeping in some way, or again, keeping a blindfold on and keeping your ears closed, and Gabriel is blowing the horn. The archangel has popped out of the sky to say, hey, Leo, what's up? This is what you're going to do, okay? You make your decision. Make the call. What do you choose? Sleep or wake? What do you choose? This is the time, Leo. Something beautiful is growing. This is an abundant month for you. November, like I said, I did not see financial poverty in that poverty card earlier. As a matter of fact, you have the potential to draw incredible abundance to you. Luxury even, and you like the finer things in life, Leo. Empress energy is magnetic. It draws, it's like you don't have to go out and do work to draw people to you, to draw resources to you. When you make the right decision, and the right decision is the decision that feels right in your heart, Leo. The decision that doesn't leave you with a niggling sense of, it's normal to be afraid. Fear is not an indicator that you're making the wrong decision. Sometimes fear can absolutely be an indicator that you're making the right decision, and Spirit wants you to know that. But you need to make a decision. The wrong decision would be to not choose again. Choose. Choose so this beautiful thing can grow. So this beautiful thing that is gestating, that is becoming, that is coalescing, can be born into your life. Something incredible is coming for you in November. Wow. Okay, before I pull your final card, Leo, I just want to say thank you again so much for watching. And that I hope you will share this with people that you love, that you think might enjoy it, or and that when you like and subscribe and comment, it really means the world to me. And just thank you so much. Okay, and the card that I really want you to remember and embody and keep with you all month long and keep coming back to is this Judgment card. Make the call. And they used that phrase very specifically, so for some of you that is going to be an actual phone call. But you need to make the decision. Choose so that life is not chosen for you. Wake up, come to life, remove the blindfold, be who you are, speak your truth. It's going to be good for you, Leo. It's going to be very good for you. Things are going to change. But there's a beautiful flow and abundance coming into your life. I'm excited for you in November. Very, very excited for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. And again, if you have any comments or questions, I would love to hear from you in the comments below, or you can also find me on social media and hook up with me there. That would be awesome. I would also really love it if you would check out my blog, writteninthestars.co, if you want to see some horoscopes, some new moon talk, all that good stuff. I would love to see you there too. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope that you have a fabulous month. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will like it and subscribe. And I hope to see you in December. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.